Hey guys, I'm Rob and welcome back to Rob's Model Cars. Well, this is not a pleasant video to share and I'm not deliberately doing this to name or shame this product, but I am really not happy with the results that I received by using this product. Now, the product that I'm talking about is Zero Paint's Paint Stripper, which clearly states for metal and resin models. So I'll put a picture of the product up here for you guys. Now the part number is ZP or ZP2012. Now it does state on the bottle, do not use on plastic as it melts plastic. That's fair enough, but it does clearly state for metal and resin. Now, the huge problem that we've had here is that I was using a GT Spirit model that I wanted to strip all the paint off. This is a Lamborghini Countach Koenig edition. I was going to turn this into a Japanese JDM spec modified Lamborghini Countach. So I specifically bought this Zero Paint's paint stripper because it stated that it was good for resin models. Now, this did not turn out well at all, so I'm making this video so that none of you guys make the same mistake and ruin a perfectly good model. Now, I followed all the instructions. I put this in a large dish and I just brushed the Zero Paint's resin paint stripper on the body. I read that it takes between 15 minutes and an hour for the paint to be removed off the body. I checked this every 15 minutes. The paint did not move in 15 minutes. The liquid was still on the top of the paint. There was no lifting of the paint at all. I checked at 30 minutes. Still the paint was not lifting off the body at all. So I let it sit a little bit longer. Now I came back and checked it another 15 minutes later. So this Zero Paint's resin paint stripper had been sitting on the body for around 45 minutes at this stage. The paint was starting to lift and curl and bubble in some areas, and I didn't really see the damage at that stage. So I left it for another 10 minutes, around 10 minutes, and I came back and I used an old toothbrush to try and brush some of the paint away, and to my horror, the paint stripper had completely started to eat the resin body. Now, for a product that clearly states for metal and resin, this has just ruined a perfectly good $160 model. I would have been better off just trying to sand the paint off rather than use this product. So I'm going to grab the camera now and show you some of the close-ups of how badly that this Zero Paint's product has eaten the resin away. It's all over the whole body. It's quite horrific. So I don't want any of you modelers to go through the same thing. To be honest, I don't know whether there are any resin models that this is suitable for, this Zero Paint's metal and resin paint stripper, but it definitely is not compatible with GT Spirit resin model cars. So I'm just fortunate that I did not use this on a high-end model that I was going to customize, because that would have been an even more expensive failure. So yeah, let's take a closer look at the damage. Okay, so let's have a closer look at this model. So even after an hour of soaking, not all the paint has come off, and as I say, when the paint was starting to curl up and lift where it is no paint, it disguised all the damage. So let's have a look at the front. So you can see here, it's nearly completely eaten away all of the front bumper bar of the model. So all the edges that were nice and sharp are all gone. There's really not much of the bumper bar left. Any of the edges of the model are completely eaten away. The edges and the headlight detail inside is all melted away. You can see the front there. You can see how bad it is, how badly it's eaten it away. There's other sections as well where all the fins are. So they came to a point. All these fin sections, they're all eaten away. All the backs fins are all eaten away. Just all the edges everywhere where there's a sharp edge has all been eaten away. The back is just an absolute mess, and underneath is just all eaten away, and all the edges of the flares as well. I mean, it's just all over. The whole model is just completely ruined. Absolutely horrific. You can see there, there's just chunks and edges missing out of everything. And if we have a look underneath the body as well, you can see the inside of the model, all the side sills are all eaten away, and it's started to eat away some of the resin underneath where it's really, really thick resin, but that's all been eaten away as well. See, all the corners are gone. Just an absolute fail. So yeah, really, 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 really disappointed in this product, as it specifically says for metal and resin, clearly states there. So yeah. Okay, so now you can see the amount of damage that it's caused. That body is complete garbage now. It's even beyond repair and filling and trying to make it good again. This is just a very expensive fail due to this product. So I would not recommend using this Zero Paints metal and resin paint stripper on any resin models at all. It's just not worth the gamble. And as I say, hopefully this is going to save any of you modelers out there the same amount of pain that I've felt and the loss of a perfectly good $160 model car. So that's basically going to wrap up today's informative yet disastrous video about this product. Make sure you check out all my other modeling videos and my supercar model reviews as well. Plenty of videos on the channel for you guys to watch. Make sure you're subscribed. You can follow me on social media as well. But until next time, thanks for watching Rob's Model Cars.